Let's head over to Rumble. Make sure Rumble's going. Yeah, I know I'm on there. I got it. Sorry, everybody. I'm getting Rumble moving. Gotta get past that pre-roll they love to have. All right, Rumble's on. Okay. Now YouTube is taking its time. There we go. All right. Now everything's going. Holy crap, everyone. Just wanted to hop in here. I don't know if any of you are paying attention to the news. I was at the gym and, oh boy, looks like stuff is kicking off a little bit. Got people all in the chat here. Hang on till I pop me down a little bit. I have to stay on the screen because that is part of fair use, even when talking about news. So I will see where we're at on this, see how it looks, and move me around. But I want you guys to see some of these idiots in the chat. But yes, it started in New York and LA. Sorry, let me check my sound. There we go. This is just hopped on quick. Started in New York and LA with a bunch of, idiots who heard there was an ice raid coming. There was an ice raid happening, so they decided to get in the way. That's not what's happening. It's a staging area, but they decided to get in their faces. And there has been some fires lit in the streets. It's happening in New York and LA. And I love this. MAGA, time to get used to it. Okay, whatever, but that's not the one. One up here said, looks like a Trump rally. Yeah, screw you. See, this is the dumb-ass lefty media narrative. And the lefties love this crap. Oh, it's the Trump people. It's the righties that are violent. It's you asshats out there doing that, and we all know it. I think even most centrists and normies, as we would call them, are done with that bull crap narrative. We know it's you guys. Everybody knows it's you guys. It's lefties. This isn't right people out there. Out there rioting over kicking illegal aliens out. This is stupid. So yeah, let me turn the sound on here a little. They were bouncing back and forth.
Without getting it escalated.
Sorry, I'm going to try to turn it down a little.
We're seeing riot.
They were bouncing back and forth between New York and LA. I do see there are posts that maybe in Washington State, some of the police are on, sorry, let me, are on alert. I'm going to mute it. So yeah, there's a lot going on, and we see you lefties. Screw you. No, they mostly peaceful protests. Exactly. There are people in the chat calling it out. Mexicans are trying to protest their uncle from deportation. Send them all to El Salvador. That's Pepe the Frog. Okay. Or Pepe. Whatever it takes. Yeah. This is pretty, I'm on the top chat. God, I hate YouTube for that. That top chat, live chat. If you want to protest, first thing is wave American flag at least. Damn right. Out there screeching in Hispanic languages. Most of it. There are some others, but most of it is, we're going to go up here and talk in Spanish and wave the Mexican flag, talk about how great Mexico is, but how dare you make me go there? So that is what we are dealing with, is a bunch of jacknuts. And it looks like Grumble is having a problem, so I apologize for that. I don't know what's going on with Rumble, but yes, Rumble is having an issue. Rumble really wants to stay, okay, a little behind. Tried to move Rumble up to present time, but nope. Rumble wants to stay a little behind. But yeah, this is what's going on. Y'all for Trump and y'all are next. Stupid. Stupid. They're already planning which stores to loot tonight. Yeah, and this is popping off now during the day. What's going to happen tonight? It's not going to get better. Oh, God. I'm so glad I'm white, dude. Dude, there are people white being kicked out of here. Has nothing to do with race. Or you're here legally? Too bad. Get out. German Shepherds work great for crowd control. Yeah. Yeah, don't scrape you. Don't get in people's faces and threaten them. 100%. Yeah. A bunch of idiots. And this is the left. The left has no beliefs. It is whatever. They need is it looking for an excuse to get out and riot? And let's call it what it is. They're riots. When you're lighting fires in the middle of a street, that is riots. And the fires, I can scan back, but the fires were earlier, and I believe they were in LA. There was a lot of tear gas going on, some flashbangs at first. So, I don't know. We'll see what is going on here. We'll see if they keep it going or not. That looks like, but for a long time, it was just much less law enforcement. Then the sheriff's deputies showed up out here, and some other people in riot gear, and that seems to have slowed it down a little. But for a while, man, whew. Yeah, sky trip here. Democrats lose again. Yeah, that's what it is. Democrats screech and scream about democracy until they lose. When Democrats lose, this is what you get. You get riots. It's not a protest. It's a riot when you are getting in cops' faces, pushing cops, lighting fires. That's not a protest. When you're blocking streets, no. Nope. This is stupid. Yeah, so, yeah, Yep, this one here, this guy has common sense. The oath of citizenship is a formal declaration that involves pledging allegiance to the U.S. Constitution, and our flag, by the way, and renouncing any previous allegiances as foreign power, 100%. And these are people out waving Mexican flags for the most part. So, yeah, this is stupidity. And now there's some type of chase going on they're going to cut to, but looks like. So, somebody said GTA Live, let's go. So, yeah, they're going to cut to a car chase because that's now more exciting than the downtown riots. So, I will cut away from them real quick here. We'll go check out X and see what is going on and see what is up because, yeehaw. Southern California is anarchy, 100%. James Pugh is reposting again his oath of citizenship about renouncing allegiances. Yes, 100%. But no, now they're going to this potential pursuit in Los Angeles area. Well, I don't think a lot of people care. Just another chase. So, okay. So that's what they're going to cut to right now. I am going to click away from them. And, yeah, this is from February 3rd, whatever. But here's an hour ago, happening in Los Angeles, next to the ICE facility. Dumbass protests or more crisis actors. You decide. I'm going to say both. It's the left. They need no excuse. It is, what do we have to protest and get angry about? I woke up, oh my God, I have nothing to be angry, I have nothing to protest. What am I going to do with my lonely little useless life that I have nothing else to do with or live for? I don't want to have kids. Oh, the world's ending. I hate Orange Man. I have nothing of myself going on. If you're a girl, you don't want to date men because, oh my God, toxic. But then you see a soy boy who wants to come, the soy boys want to come to the protest to try to meet some lefty girls. And then the lefty girls don't like their soy boys. They go, he's so in touch with his feelings. But I don't want to be with him very long. He's great to use as a hangout buddy at the protests. But as a date? No. No. Even the soy lefty girls don't like the little soy boys. Not for any type of relationship. They still want to lean to the MAGA men or right-leaning men or centrist men. Actual men. So, yeah. So, by the way, and I'm going to keep mentioning it, this is Democrats. Democrats were, oh, democracy, democracy. They scream democracy. If this was right-leaning people, if Kamala had won, and they were bringing in tons more, and any right-leaning people had protested, they've been screeching, democracy, you lost, chuds, get over it. That's what we'd be hearing ad nauseum. And any fire in the street like that, oh my God, the right is violent. MAGA is violent. That's all we'd be hearing. But oh no, the left protests ad nauseum now. For years, we've put up with left upon left upon left protest. And it's time we keep mentioning that every time. The lefties need no excuse to go out and try to get free TVs or get out of their little boring lives. Mommy and Daddy never told them that everything didn't come out of their mouth wasn't unicorn farts and rainbow sprinkles. That I am always perfect and right. No. Nobody gives a rat's ass about you. About your little fifis. Get out and do something. I said I was at the gym and trying to watch one of the gym TVs while I was there, but wow. Riots, protesters, ICE facility, police chaos, Los Angeles live. Well, that's something. That's a nice title there. Woof. No wonder he's got 378,000. Wish I was that good at writing stuff. So yeah, this is him, JLR, right here. Riots, protesters, ICE facility, police, chaos, New York, Los Angeles live. That's really nice. But yeah, so this is going on now. This is better than the Fox feed is going to the stupid car chase. We don't really care about a car chase. But this is over at JLR. JLR Investigates on X. So feel free to go check out his full live stream and you'll be able to scan back. I mean, you can see if we go way back to here.
Breaking news.
You see, it was a little more frisky. I'm gonna mute that, but I'm gonna unmute a little. How's that?
Come on in. Come on in. It looks like a full.
But so yeah, there a lot more stuff was going on earlier. As you can see in the background, a lot of smoke. In the background, they were doing some tear gassing, and some people were doing fireworks, and there was a lot going on earlier. And when the sheriff's department came in and finally decided to show up en masse with riot gear and everything, then it seemed to have calmed a little. As you can see, oh, what'd this idiot say here?
And that's what congressional oversight is about. But we were informed as we came in by first the people that run the facility, also what I believe are Department of Homeland Security ICE agents, that because of for our safety, that they weren't going to allow us in.
We got a lot going on.
Because there's a lot going on, dumbass.
This is live right now.
Yeah, you don't get to just walk in during crap like this happening and go, let us in to do an inspection. That's not the way it works. You don't get to just show up. You got to let these guys know for security reasons and a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, look at all this going on right here in the background. This was earlier. And I am on JLR Investigates right here on X because unlike Fox now, they cut a way to go for a car chase. But there's a lot going on, and they're making mess. There's the fire, one of the fires that was in the middle of the streets right there. I mean, jeez. What a bunch of jacknuggets. How you doing over there, Rumble? I am checking the chat. If you have a Rumble account, feel free to ask questions, talk, whatever. I'm not even sure my notifications went out because I was in such a hurry here. So, yeah. You got this guy standing here with a pole trying to be tough. Blocking streets, by the way, guys. Once again, there's a Mexican flag. Where's the American flags? Hey, you want to protest deportation? I don't know how many times we've actually tried to tell these dumbasses, hey, you want to protest deportation? How about one chanting in English? How about not touting how great Mexico is? Viva la Mexico! Going around, I've been to these deportation rallies, or protests, sorry, deportation protests, and it's all Mexican rap, Mexican music. It is Mexican flags everywhere, and I've heard chants of Viva la Mexico. Then go the fuck there. How are you upset? Maybe you should all be waving American flags. But oh no. No. We want to come to your country, extract from it. We want to keep our language, our heritage, fly our flags. Yeah, you go try that shit in Mexico. You go try that shit in anywhere else flying the stars and stripes. Go there and tell everybody you got to learn my language, or my language should be here, and you should have to have my language posted everywhere. Good luck. Blocking streets. Oh, look at all these shopping carts they've drug out there. Yeah, these are great. This is just very helpful. This was earlier, like I said. Going to scan ahead a little more. I believe this is more the police are showing up. Well, they're blocking everything. Look at that. Oof. And there were some arrests because some of these people did get in the faces of officers. It might be before JLR here came on. They were clashing with officers. Oh, I had washing their eyes out because all the tear gas. You dumbasses. Oh my God, my eyeballs are burning. Don't do that. Well, you know what? You can go home. Look at the mess. Just more of a mess. More litter, more stuff, more stuff beat up, broke up. I mean, yeah, I'm wondering tonight if it's going to kick off more in these cities and if we're going to have even more problems. Mexican flag. Hey, I have yet to see an American flag. I want somebody to tell me the logic of using another one, Mexican flag, of putting Mexican flags up but being angry if we're going to send you there. That to me says you're an invasion force. You're not here to be American, but you're demanding from us. You are coming here going, gimme, 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 gimme. I should be able to do what I want. National Guard, 100%. Yeah, these are his super chats. Yeah, 100%. He's got wise viewers, JLR does. Jonathan Lee Riches Investigates, guys. So feel free to leave and just go watch his stream live. U.S. Marshals bus coming in. My God. They need to just go in and arrest these people. When I was at the gym, I was watching on my phone, and there were people in the chat on Fox Now going, just arrest these assholes. Just start arresting them. Not just the ones who shove you. Not just the ones who lay hands on the officers. Any of you guys out here illegally taking over streets, illegally rioting, attacking police, any of it. I'm done with this. If right-leaning people were doing this, there'd be arrests left and right, no pun intended. So yeah. I mean, this is just stupidity. Yeah, there's New York is going on too. So this is back to New York now. It's flipped back to New York from the California feed. But this is going on in both. And JLR, I believe he's got his logo over the CNBC or MSNBC logo, so you can check their streams too. So yeah, California and New York right at once. Coincidence? I think not. I really think not. Yahoo. What a bunch of dummies. All I know is if these people it looks a little better in New York than it does in California, but any of these asses blocking streets or something or getting the cop's face, that's it. You're done. You should be arrested automatically. This just can't. Of course, California, as woke as New York City can be, California's peak. That's peak wokeism. So yeah, that is live there. You can talk like that, just don't spit on a cop. Don't get too close where you're doing that. And I'm trying to help you out here, guys. Don't get yourself arrested by doing something stupid. And by the way, look, a protester wearing a Columbia shirt. Why is it half of these jackasses? One, they're so big of pussies. They have to cover their faces. They cover their faces. Oh my gods. And then we're flying Mexican flags, Columbia shirts. Dude, how about wearing something that says born in the USA or an American flag or I love America? Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no. Can't do that. Let's see if the sound is going on here. No, my headphones went off because I wasn't using the sound. Now it's not rebooting. Sometimes wireless sucks. So. Or he's got no sound on. Okay. He might have no sound on right now too. Sheesh. Yeah, I think he's got his sound off too right now. That cameraman's gonna make people sick as hell. So that's JLR live. Okay, so he does have sound. He just has it muted himself.
Stand by,
okay,
folks.
there he goes. Oh, they must have lost their feed. Happened earlier when I was at the gym, the Fox Now feed, they lost their sound because the cameraman had to put his crap down to wipe his eyes out and stuff, and for a while they lost their sound feed. So I'm going to mute him, and we're going to look around a little here. A lot of these are old. I love how you even type in the exact date, and X will still give you. You hit latest, and a lot of times it doesn't do latest. It just says nothing. Nothing. Sorry, no results. You're an idiot, because there's results, obviously, right here. Right here. You guys are jackasses. June 6th. This is yesterday. So this has been starting as of yesterday. So, I mean, standard people coming out and getting in the faces. 2 hours ago, Los Angeles, California, Paramount ICE protest. Tear gas taking people out heavily right now. Aww. Turn on notifications. Streaming citizen-only live streams.
Military tactics here. The crowd was peacefully protesting.
No, they weren't. No, they weren't. No, 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 no. No, no, no. You lying sack. You lying sack. They were not. I was watching earlier. They were up in the cops' faces, shoving police. And I'm sorry, your protest, you don't get to steal shopping carts, steal stuff from businesses, drag it out in streets, block streets. Your rights end when you cross somebody else's. You can protest fine. Stand on the sidewalk and protest. Stay out of cops' faces. Don't shove cops. Don't stop them from doing their job. And don't steal shit. None of these shopping carts are owned by any of you. You stole these from businesses. Half the crap you got in the streets. You're lighting stuff in the streets. How many people can't go out of their house right now because of all the smoke? How many people driving have to deal with this smoke? Don't tell me they were peacefully protesting and then, oh my God, military tactics. Shut up. Shut up. That's as dumb as the whole phrase assault weapon. A Nerf ball is an assault weapon if you throw it at somebody. Just the sheer stupidity of what these people like to say. Wow. Rumble did not keep up on my other screen. So yeah, just stupid. Military tactics. Shut up. Yeah, so this was a little some of the other stuff going on. I love, come on guys, I gave you a date. Just give me the new ones. 1 hour ago here. He's showing a bunch of it. CNBC, he's showing also. So it looks like a couple people are showing CNBC. Let me go back to Fox Now, see if they know they're still playing Car Chase. Way to go, Fox Now! Ooh, he's gonna chase by the airport. There's a good plan. I don't know, Fox Now is a little off their kilter because I think more people care about the rioting going on than they do some normal, random jackass. You know? Looks like it's really calmed down a lot, though. It depends on where you're at, too, because some of these people from different areas. But it is still happening in New York and LA, both. And I hear there's officers on guard in Washington State. Of course. The 5 officers they have left, not picking on the cops so much, it's just... Yeah. And by the way, look at this. Stand United. Did you see this? Look at this. Look at this stupidity here. Watch this. Look what you see. You don't see anything American flags. Mexican flag, Arabic, da-da-da-da. Que estado es? What state is this? Everything's in Spanish. But yeah, I love this right here. Look, you see. Mexican flag. Mexican. Oh, like a couple American flags, but Mexican flags first. That's not the way it works here. You want Mexican flag first? Go home. Mexican, Mexican, Mexican. Oh, this one got smart. Put some American flags. Or she's trying to fight back a little against these idiots. ¿Por qué no dice dónde es? Oh. Poor babies. Do no wrong to the foreigner, fatherless or the widow. That's not, the Bible also, he's trying to quote Bible. The Bible also, that would go for the illegals who come here illegally. It says respect borders in the Bible. It says charity starts at home with our people. Have we fixed our people yet? No. We can't take in the whole world. Oh, there's somebody, the American flags, Mexican flags, Mexican flags, Mexican flags, some American. For every one person American, there's a bunch of them doing the Mexican flags. Oh, there's Cuban flags, I believe. Is that Venezuela? Mexican flags. These people are just stupid. Mexican flags. Oh, my Lord. So is this still live? It is. Nope, that isn't. Okay. That's old. So that's just an hour ago. This is 3 hours. Okay, so he's still live here. So he's still live. Looks like a lot of it's kind of kicked down in both LA and New York. Jeez. Dum 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 people. So yeah, it looks like a lot of it's kicked down a lot.
Now again,
It's
I'm guessing the car didn't come back stolen. The plate is good.
When the people had the huge advantage, when they way outnumbered the immigration agents, they were pretty ballsy and pushing cops. And that's when there's some arrests. When the sheriff's department showed up, full riot gear, U.S. Marshals showed up, and everybody got serious, started launching some tear gas and other stuff. That's when things kind of backed off a little. So I'm wondering what's going to happen tonight after dark. Because just like cockroaches, Democrats and lefties are very brave in the dark. And just like zombies, they're not dangerous or brave as a one, but they are dangerous in big groups. And their brain is about as active as a zombie's. Lefties need no reason to protest. They just make it up as they go. Let me give him a heart because I did go to his stream a little. And these people, whether I agree with them or not, they're getting one. If I go over your stuff, yeah. See what this guy is saying here. That is Nubbins. So feel free to go check his stream. You have to stay here. This area where this camera is looks pretty slow.
They don't like when you do that in California.
Not much going on in that area. Yeah, this was NYP Day, February 13th. Why does it mix those results in? 2 hours ago, though. Whew, tear gas.
Hey, we have the right to protest. When you're doing it.
Did like seeing that, though. Dragging stuff out in the street from people. Trying to scan, see if there's anything else. 2 hours ago, News Alerts USA. Live now, ICE riots. Protest, this is the same leftist, I believe. LA Fashion District, ICE raid Paramount. At least 12 arrested from raid. There we go. I know I saw some arrests when I was at the gym. Streaming. Sorry, let me check that. Oh, there we go. Whoops. Reboot that. There we go. All right. Holy crap. Streaming Real Citizens Live. Turn on notifications.
States that are being followed by the Trump administration.
What? Is he listening to the news in the background?
Controversy on that end with people saying that
Yep.
you're seeing families being torn apart. And then
Aww. Don't break the law. Why are we so fucking worried about, oh my God, we're tearing apart illegal alien families? You know what? Don't break the law. That's what we say to Americans. When an American breaks the law and he's going to go to jail or she's going to go to jail, oh my God, you're going to tear apart the families. Yeah, don't break the law. Somehow that only applies to you and me, not to people here illegally in our country who are waving Mexican flags. They are not here to be with us, not here to be part of us, they're here to take from us. So yeah, that is definitely my point of view. Feel free to comment if you disagree. So let me go here. Oh, gosh. Man, I don't know what Rumble's doing. Rumble keeps, on my other screen, falling way behind. So I don't know what it's doing. I'm going to go back over to YouTube. All right, so let's see here. Let's see if how else is going on. That's 21 hour. Yeah, there was stuff going on in LA yesterday, but they seemed a lot more peaceful. Just annoying as crap, marking up signs and paint and stuff. Oh boy. 16 hours. There were protests late last night. Los Angeles out in the streets. Once again, these people do not believe in democracy. You only hear a lot of Democrats going about democracy right now because they lost. Democrats gave a rat's ass about democracy only while they thought they could use it as a cudgel against you and me and everybody else to win an election. And when they disagree. But when it's them, then democracy goes out the window. You point out the same thing. They liked you for 4 years. You lost. Deal with it. Too bad. Democracy. Now we can say that and they don't give a shit. So remember that. Never, ever, ever defend a lefty's right to free speech because they will not defend yours. And I used to be a person that would be an absolute defending everybody's right, but no. Because you help defend them, and then what turns the other way, they will wipe their ass with your right to free speech in an instant. They do not care. They do not care. Not a damn bit. Well, here's the one I haven't seen yet. Let's get this one up. That's when a lot of the other officers showed up, as you can tell. There's one they're arresting. A couple are arresting there. Yep, dragging them out. Fafo. You fafoed. Probably shouldn't have done that. Get out of the cops' faces. Whew. Listen, it's officially summer. Kids are all out of school. Today was last day. Let's hope tonight's drama in DTLA jail doesn't lead to riot inside of jail as well. Okay. I will be streaming all live citizens. If you want to watch with me, ask the links. Don't post them. Okay. So yeah, he's got a lot going on. So check his channel out. Mean Little Meow or her channel or whatever. I have no problem giving credit where credit is due. Got a lot coming in. And to block buildings, block federal buildings. See what he's got for sound. They talking?
He asked earlier. Crazy.
No, they don't belong here. No. No. No, if you're here illegally, you do not belong here. That's pretty ballsy, isn't it? They belong here. They belong here. No, they don't. Just the very fact that you are an illegal alien says you do not belong here. I don't know why that keeps not playing in the background. It should. All right. So yeah, we're just kind of kicking around now, looking for live. I'm going to go back to see Fox Now. Fox Now is actually back now on one of the scenes, but it's definitely calmed down. Thank you, Fox Now, for cutting away and going to a stupid, idiotic car chase. Morons. Hey, GTR. Send in the Proud Boys. 100%, man. This is stupid. They have arrested at least, I believe, 12 or 14 people. But it should be a lot more. Honestly. It should be a lot damn more. It's calmed down a lot. When the sheriffs and the marshals showed up as backup and just start tear gassing and everything else, it's helped. So. This isn't even about deportations, lack of due process. This is what turning your nation into a banana republic. No, fuck you. You don't get due process. This is just the arrest.
Of guiding you through the past few hours.
This is just the arrest. These people already have deportation orders. These are criminals who have already been adjudicated their deportation orders. That's it. And we can't even arrest them without a riot. So that guy commenting, oh, it's about your new due process. We aren't even able to arrest them without you guys rioting like weenies. Screeching due process. We have to arrest and get you to court. And not all of them deserve court. And by the way, when you're an illegal and you've already been adjudicated, have a deportation order, that was your due process. Dumbasses. So sometimes reading this chat, I was like, jeez. This guy's a paid protester. Yeah, he's trying to egg things back up. I bet they're gonna be quieter till dark. But now there's so much police presence, whether they're gonna have the balls to lumberjack up again later. Let me see. Oh, here's a brain child here. F Palestine, F Russia, F Trump, F Putin, F Vance, and F soccer. Oh my God. I wonder how much they get paid for this circus. I'm betting talk about the lefties, yeah. What? What? Okay, sorry, some of the chat reading there is just stupid. Tacos are okay, illegals, no way. I agree with you about Palestine. Well, yeah, I can agree with that one. I can agree with that one. Which is strange for a lefty to say F Trump and F Palestine, because most of the lefties are, oh, friggin' Israel. Friggin' Israel, I hate you. That's the way the lefties are. Peaceful protest, by the way. Yeah. That's why they had to tear gas and arrest people who were shoving the cops. That's why they have these idiots to wear face masks. Yeah. Let's send in the car. That's from Die Hard. Use of Predator drones authorized. Oh, yeah, here, it's a good lefty admitting it. That's where all dictators fall short. If he was a dictator, you'd already be in jail. Every one of these assholes would be in jail. That's what dictators do. You might want to look it up, dipshit. That's where all dictators fall short, and that's why they're all ousted. Because they don't understand the streets. We don't care about the law. Yeah, that's the left right there. And I have this theory. I think Democrats / lefties, and especially in America, are not left. I think they're pure anarchists. I think they're anarchists, 100%. They don't give a shit about the law, just like this dumb says. Has nothing to do with anything. They don't have any real beliefs. It's all whatever gets them power in the moment. I would never live in a Democrat state, 100%. Unfortunately, I'm stuck there, but thankfully I'm right on the edge of one. I'm right along the river in my area, where I can get to Iowa if I need to real easy. We're pretty sane here in this area, but we're nowhere near Chicago, thank God. Chirac, and they're proud of that name. It's like, oh. They're proud in Chicago that their gangs are so violent and well armed, even with all the gun laws, so well armed, that MS-13 and Tren de Aragua haven't been able to get a big foothold in Chicago because the Chicago gang members are so bad. They're so violent. They're proud of that. That says it all. Hey, Rebecca, how's it going, man? Holy sheesh. So Fox News is in a commercial break right now. Even though they're jackasses, but yeah, I'm trying to find any more live feeds for right now. ICE protesters clash with police outside federal buildings. It was also New York. It was New York and LA. They're really concentrating the LA ones. It seemed like the LA one got a little friskier. Uh-oh. Oh, look at these idiots standing in front of the bus of marshals. Just keep driving. Just keep driving. Oh, yeah, this dumb here. I'm going to push against that bus. I will slow that bus down. Dude, you need to learn. Oh, if you hit a marshal, if there's a federal marshal driving that and you hit it, oh, just drive. Whoever's driving that bus was a moron. Drive. Just drive. Look at these brave fuckers all standing back, lobbing something with their little arms. Yeah, you're going to slow the bus. Just drive. Just drive. I like this guy here. What are you doing to help, man? I'm holding up my camera and I'm pointing for other people to go get in front of the bus, but I'm not going to do it. What a pussy. I'll hold my camera and I'll tell other people to do it. It's nice to come on, you guys, and show some of the stupidity going on. You know, I do like 16 minutes. Here we go. 100 protesters in New York City trying to stop ICE. Morons. 5 arrested in NYC. So there's at least 5 arrested in New York. At least 14, I believe, arrested in LA. And it should have been a lot more. Should have been a shitload more. Because the LA ones especially, I was watching at the gym and they were getting in cops' faces, shoving cops, spitting at cops. That's, arrest them. Done. Done. LA Phil, ICE and federal agents were protecting themselves. Violent protesters were attempting to assault them with local police. LAPD not helping. And I think, by the way, every single one of you LAPD officers who didn't help, fuck you. F off. I hope you all get fired sometime or charged. You're law enforcement. You're going to let fellow law enforcement officers get attacked and beat up. But I was ordered not to do my job. That is stupid. You took an oath to serve and protect the people of the United States, not illegal aliens. You're not there to serve the governor or the mayor. You're there to serve and protect American citizens. You took an oath to the Constitution of the United States. And you're going to sit on your thumbs, well, I was ordered not to help. Well, good. Any law enforcement officer that gets hurt because of you, every one of you assholes should be charged with negligence. Or how about, accomplice after the fact or accomplice during? I don't like cops that don't do their job but I was told to. Hey, if it didn't work for the Nazis, we didn't let them go. Well, I was following orders. Too bad. Go to jail or go to the gallows. Same thing here. You don't get to just say, I was ordered. So let's take a look at my phone, my headphones, god dang, they're not rebooting today. Sorry, I turned my head, I want to see that. He's messing with a woman. Holy crap. That's ballsy there. Don't do that. Don't lay your hands on somebody coming out of the building. Ooh. Yeah, this was... This was 19 hours. This was yesterday. That one there, Papa Bear, 19 hours. That was yesterday. So this has been going on. Physically attacking officers and random people. That lady coming out had nothing to do with anything. Dude, you hear that stuff hitting shields. I'm sorry. If it's only 14, 15, 16 arrests from both cities the last day or so, then that's stupid. That's not enough. It's time we send a major signal to these lefties. You screeched democracy until you lost. You lost, and now you don't give a shit about democracy. Well, guess what? Time to give a shit about going to jail. So, yeah. I was trying to find more of the fresh ones. Like, this was an hour ago. These are the same idiots trying to block the marshal's bus. Man. Yeah, they're really the one in California definitely was much worse. What is wrong with the people in this country where they are so invested in a war clear around the world they have no connection to that they will off people and attack people physically here? And the same here. These are not even citizens. They're illegal aliens, and these leftards are out there. And they will shove cops, spit on cops, calls people dictators for following laws. You're defending people here waving Mexican flags. For the most part, it's Venezuelan and Cuban also, a lot of them. But mostly Mexican flags saying, Viva la Mexico. How is that your buddies, your friends, your neighbors? How are those American type people? They want to be American. Put down the Mexican flag. That would be your first thing to do. Drop the Mexican flag. But oh no. Viva la Mexico. Mexico's great. Oh, God, don't send me there. Don't you dare send me to amazing Mexico. This was yesterday. There were dozens of arrests yesterday, according to that person. 46 minutes ago. Here we go. Federal agents moving in and arresting unruly protesters nearby. Nice staging area in Los Angeles. Enough is enough. They're not effing around today. Yeah, I'm sorry, Cliff, they are, because there shouldn't be 14, 15 arrests. There should be hundreds. Hundreds. When you're stealing shopping carts and other stuff from businesses, dragging out the streets, lighting stuff on fire in the streets. It's all happening before noon. Tonight will be bad. Deploy the National Guard. I could not agree more. Lefties are like brain-dead zombies. And cockroaches like to come out after dark. How you guys doing, Urbexy? GTR, what are you guys up to today? Just watching the stupidity going on in America? Even though your own country's got some own issues. And I know Paris had their own little riots. Yeah, of course, seems like Paris, nobody needs any reason to protest there either. So I'm just scanning through here, guys, trying to find anything I haven't seen or fresh. I'm going to go back to Fox, see what they're showing. It's mostly quieted down, it seems. Let's see what they're talking about.
Protesters have been clashing with police nationwide. The reason why we say nationwide is because earlier today, we saw protest activity. We saw people being detained in Queens as well. New York City, we also saw, was a hot spot of protests. So the nation's two largest metros, seeing really similar scenes from both places as we continue to monitor this.
Paris enjoys it.
Thankfully, things appear to have cooled down.
Paris enjoys it. Yeah, things have cooled down right now. Like I said, I was showing you guys earlier, there was a lot going on earlier. Then when the ICE agents were outgunned, outmanned, as you would call it, the protesters were really ballsy. That's when a lot of the arrests were already happening, because a lot of those ICE agents were not having it, and they arrested as many as they could, considering how outnumbered they were, and they were heavily outnumbered. It was crazy how outnumbered they were. So, oops, Fox now just, their cameraman took a hit. Oh, further live coverage is what? Suspended? Or what the hell was that? Okay, that was interesting. Is he stopping? Okay, that was interesting. Let's see what they do here in a little bit. But yeah, it was crazier earlier. Then when the tons and tons of backup showed up, they backed off some. It took tear gas and some new arrests, but I am wondering what else we're going to see after dark. Yeah, New York was having it too. They were flipping back originally between New York and LA. So the lefties are all brave because Kilmar Obrega Garcia got returned to America. Yeah, because they're now trying him in court for, I think it's at least 100 charges of trafficking humans. Like, oh crap. And some fentanyl trafficking and everything else. Okay, lefties, you wanted him back here, you got it. Because now he can face all the charges they had up against him. Letting him go to El Salvador, you may not have liked it, but guess what? He got out of a lot of pretty bad charges. He gets convicted of those charges here, he'll be in federal jail for the rest of his life anyway. So, way to go. In El Salvador, he had a chance of getting out someday. Good luck. Good luck. DHS riot police have just moved in to arrest violent ICE protesters. This is 9 hours ago. And anti-ICE degenerates in Los Angeles. LAPD and riot gear finally arrived or assisting. No, it wasn't LAPD. It was the county sheriffs. The sheriff's department showed up. The LAPD, I believe, sat on their thumbs. I'm not sure. But as far as I know, it was the sheriff's department. It all said sheriff's on it. I didn't see shit saying LAPD on any of my feeds. If anybody else saw that, let me know, as I did not see any of that. So, let's see. This was live 18 hours ago from yesterday's protests. 3 hours ago. I'm trying to see if there's anything new, but I'm going to go back and check, see if they're doing anything live here in a second. 3 hours ago, The Guardian. I stand with my sisters and brothers in the streets. F ICE. F Los Angeles ATF. Well, I can agree with that. Healthy ETF. FDHS. ACAB. I don't know what that is. F these fascists. You're the fascist, you moron. Good grief. Protesters clash at police at federal detention center after LA ICE raids. Oh, God. Just going through. Oh, hello. Oh, this is posted 4 minutes ago. I know how fresh it is, but I know they were going back and forth. They were clashing with the New York Police Department outside of ICE headquarters and multiple arrests. Yeah. There are police officers there who aren't watching somebody's back and aren't grabbing people. You should be. Good on the officers who are wading in and grabbing them. Good on them. We have enough idiots over here, the left being the usual suspects. Yeah, no GTR. I have a VPN. I watch stuff around the world. It's, ugh. And our news, I don't know about your media there. Our media here likes to lie and say, only America's having problems. Yeah, you get on actual world feeds, or you go to YouTube or Rumble or something, you find Paris is having riots all the time. Yeah, you guys have some issues going on. There's riots in other countries all around the world right now. This is stupid. Our media likes to lie to us and just kind of, it's just us Americans, we're horrible. And that's what they're doing here. They're trying to tell Americans that, oh, it's all you. It's all you. You're just bad people because MAGA. That's what they're doing here. So, yeah. All right, GTR. Thanks, man. Do me a favor. Hit thumbs up if you're not coming back. Anybody else, by the way, I haven't said it yet. Please hit thumbs up for the stream. I do appreciate it. And it does at least show the algorithm that somebody may like me. I don't know. We'll see. I didn't even realize this was happening. We'll need to get some popcorn for tonight. Yeah. I may get on to Twitch. Last year, or during a lot of the riots in the past, Twitch has a lot of people streaming on there for showing them. A lot of stuff was shown on Twitch. But I'm betting X is going to have some good ones. But I'm going to check Twitch out later. If I can remember my login anymore. Oh, my Lord. But yeah, it's going on. We'll be back in the BLM days when they were walking around trashing. Yeah. Oh, it never stopped here, Urbex. See, the left has been rioting now for a long time off and on. It hasn't gotten, there's been little ebb and flow, but that's why a lot of people are pissed off and tired of it here, because they've never really stopped. It's always something, whether it's Black Lives Matter or Antifa or we need a free TV or fiery but mostly peaceful. It's always been going on. The Palestine stuff, Israel, it doesn't matter. We hate Tesla. It's just any excuse they can have to try to fill their empty little meaningless lives with something, to try to feel something. And I think that's what a lot of it is. They have nothing in life, and I'm going to blame some of our government for it. As I've said before, here we grew up, and generations before grew up cruising the Ave, hanging out along the avenue with friends, not doing anything violent or anything, just hanging out. Going to eat, going to Miller Time billiards and playing pool and on breaks, playing video games, doing stuff. There used to be underage nightclubs and everything else, but now so much is closed. And that's due to boomers who enjoyed all this crap and enjoyed the whole culture of cruising and hanging out that made it all illegal for us to do it. They've destroyed where kids, if they do pull their faces out of their video games and their iPads, they have nothing to do. They have nowhere to go to hang out together, be social anymore. It's illegal to cruise. It's illegal to hang out along the road in parking lots, even businesses are closed. You're not making a mess, but you can't stay there. Half the good places to hang out are gone. Hell, even half our mini golf places are closed. There's no places like the old Miller Time Billiards pool hall right on the Ave to hang out. Hell, the Denny's on the avenue's gone even. There's nothing left. And everything that is left is illegal to do. So you got these people just hunting and hunting for something to fill their empty lives. They don't want to have kids. They aren't dating. They aren't driving cars. They don't do much. They sit around and rage bait. So now this is what they do. They get up. What can I be angry at? What can I go try to make my life seem meaningful? I'm not married. I don't want to date a man. Ooh. But then they can't stay with the soy boys because nobody's attracted to that. Sooner or later, the limp-wristed noodle arms that hang out with these girls just to go, ooh, I can be around women if I go to these protests. So I will be in touch with my femininity and show them how cool I am. But then the girls don't want to be around them. They'll use those guys for, hey, cool, he's something to hang out with for a protest, and I brought somebody else. But they don't want to date them, try to sleep with them, or marry them. Because these girls know they'll be the ones squishing the spider. Yeah. So, yeah. See. They used to blame Soros for funding these things. Now we blame Musk. I don't think he's gone that far. I don't think Musk is going to jump that shark right away. And it seems like Musk is already regretting, as it looks like he's deleted all those tweets he was making. So either it was a tantrum, an autism tantrum, or mixed with drugs. He's got a drug issue tantrum, God knows. But it went from 0 to what the F real quick. Fox are warmongering a lot lately. They're going about seeds. Going on a lot. Massive scams for Temu and Wish. Fake orders of watches and laundry. Well, no, they were bringing in some stuff. They were trying to really infect our crops. And it really could have screwed us up. So that's not fake. They were really trying to bring in stuff and get our crops infected. And it really would have messed us up. Dudes with natural pink hair and genetic mutations giving the... Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But nobody wants to date a soy boy. When women are going, okay, if there's a mouse in the house, he's going to go, ee, more than me. Or he's going to be like, ew, a spider, you crush it. Or they're only brave in groups. They will only defend their girl's honor when there's 15 of them, not when it's one. So, yeah, these girls know. They know it's not. They know they're not going to be defended by any of these people. Let's go back and see what Fox Now is showing anything. No, they're just gone to the news now. They've suspended their live. Yeah, they're not doing the live stream anymore. It's calmed down enough they don't care. So I will pause them. Let's see if there's anything still going on. Let's see if I can find any live feeds. See if there's anything going on. But yeah, heavy drug user is able to get secure. Well, I don't know, Rebexy. I would say that's probably half our government. Are you kidding? I'm going to say it's probably half of your government. Half these people are like that. Now, this is 4 hours ago. But yeah, you can see this tear gas and smoke in the background there on that one, too. I think a lot of people are jumping off right now. Just because... Yeah, I'll puff some of these up. If you guys don't know what's going on, I mean, this was going on earlier. You see down the street and all these idiots all covering their faces. All covering their faces. Let me see what she's saying.
Looks like a lot of tear gas being shot up all over the place.
Oh, that's him.
A lot of things going on, so we're going to see what's happening here in real time.
Yeah, you see they were launching stuff and burning and blocking the streets, so pretty standard lefty rioting crap. But I'm going to bet tonight, I want to probably take a break here a little bit, then come back later tonight, as long as my voice is holding up. It's doing okay right now. I haven't taxed it too much. I'm trying to hold back my exuberance and talk quieter. So let me know if the mic gets too quiet, because I'm going to try to cut myself back a little. I can always turn the mic up, because I got it pretty low, I believe. Yeah, I do have my mic low. So I can turn it up and shut my mouth a little bit. But yeah, this is some of it from earlier, a couple hours ago. I'm not finding anything too live right now. I'm sure if I was search. I've played a lot of these. Now, this is New York from 13th, but there was a bunch from today. Yeah, here, 21 minutes ago. ICE protesters clashing in the streets of LA and New York. Yeah, here's one from New York. I played this a minute ago, but this was New York City a little bit ago. Oh, Dude, you see that? The guy ran in to tackle a cop from behind. Another cop saw it and shoved him out of the way real hard. And somebody went, oh. Boy, I paused that perfectly. Right there. There's your quintessential leftard. I'm wearing black, and I think I'm a badass, and I got my mask. Because we're not brave enough to show our faces. So brave, so brave. You're going to fight for our beliefs. Hide my mask. Yeah, whatever. So, yep, let me check that message. Hey, Texan, what's up? How much time did you? Sorry, my wife reminded me we were going to go somewhere here in a little bit. And this was New York, guys. So LA's got a lot of the press, but New York, as you can see, dude, these are some ballsy people. I don't know about you guys, but I don't get in the way of cops. They're grabbing these people and stopping them. These people are grabbing people, trying to pull them back from the officers. Texan, Trump could destroy Musk easily by shutting down. Yeah, he could. But Trump, one, he's not a vindictive dick. Or he could really have screwed up a lot of people who've done some scurvy crap to him. Trump doesn't go out to be vindictive. And I think he knows also that Musk has some problems. I think if anybody knows, he knows he's got some issues. But, but Trump has handled it pretty well. He just hasn't wanted to talk about it. You know he's bothered by something. When he's really bothered, he doesn't want to talk about it much. When he's just, whatever, it doesn't really bother me, he likes to F with people and poke. So the fact that he doesn't talk about it means it's bothering him. Musk is losing the plot 100%. People should go to a football game here and learn how to riot. Yeah. Well, wait till dark, Urbexy. Our cockroaches are really dangerous at dark. So I'm going to try to look at Twitch, see if I get my Twitch sign in back, figure out what it was. As soon as she got cuffed, her legs open. Ouch, Urbexy. Done that one. Oh, my God. Send it a Celtic versus Rangers game. Oh, my God. So, yeah, that's some of the stuff going on. I mean, jeez. These lefties have no brains. They don't have any shits to give. These are empty, vapid people who have no beliefs. They will just argue and fight. They don't care. Yet, God forbid, we're always told in America, it's the right that's violent. Yeah. Show me anything besides J6, which, by the way, is negated by May 29th riot of lefties in Washington, attacking the White House with firebombs. So, besides J6, show me a right-leaning riot, or even centrist-leaning riot. You can't. But we got this narrative in America. Oh, my God, it's the right. You're hurting me. Stop fighting. Ooh. That fire department guy was about to slug somebody. They did something and he... You're under arrest. You're under arrest wearing your ninja outfit. I'm going to be off here in about 5-10 minutes, guys. I got somewhere I got to be. But... Are you fucking for real? Well, yeah, because you are attacking police. So I love the arrogance. Are you fucking for real going to arrest me for attacking you? I spit on you, I kicked you, I punched you, I block in the streets, lighting things on fire, and you're going to arrest me? But that's my freedom to protest. No, it isn't. The sheer arrogant balls. Oh my God, are you serious? You can arrest me? But my mommy and daddy let me do whatever I want. I never got grounded, never got spanked, and everything come my mouth was rainbows and unicorn farts, according to my mommy. That's what we got. Everybody gets a trophy. Trophy generation. As Bendy, most lefties are basically kids who are clueless. 100%. These people haven't grown up. And I'm the one with toys in the background. So I know wherewith I talk. Trust me, I know what it looks like, but I've owned a business. I've done stuff with my life. These people have done nothing. These are children. Mentally, they never advanced. That's why a lot of these people in their 30s and so are still living with mommy and daddy. Because they never grew up. You off, right? So yeah, there's just more of this just going on. And yesterday, it was starting up in LA. Los Angeles, California, anti-IRS protests. I mean, jeez. Like I was probably talking about this earlier. I love all the Mexican flags people posting in the chat. Then go back there. Hey, by the way, you must let me stay in America, but Viva la Mexico! I love Mexico. Go back. Oh my God, no! How dare you? You're evil. Dumb. Bring back national service. Yeah. Protests all over Ireland. Oh wow. Occupational forces. What are the protests in Ireland over? I didn't hear that. Of course, our news here just tells us that only Americans are having problems like this because everybody else is so peaceful. It's just you horrible MAGA chud Americans. Nobody else is having problems at all. Then you go and get on YouTube and Rumble and Twitch and use a VPN and stuff. You find out shit's going on everywhere. But our media, oh my God, it's just nobody else is having problems. We're only a problem because of the MAGA people. Yeah, these are all MAGA people. Anti-immigration marches in Ireland. Whoa. Dude, I'm going to note that for later. Because if I can come back on here later, I will be noting that. So let me... Sorry. Thank you for that. Because I would like to look that up. So, yeah. It's been honored. Now, the land of eternal peace. Dude. No, but I'm just saying that's what our media is telling us. Our media is trying to tell Americans, it's just the Donald Trump people in America doing all this trouble. Ignoring that this is all lefties doing all this crap. So, yeah, I mean, but they say, oh, the rest of the world is fine. It's just, but then you find out they're just lying their asses off. So, yeah, there's not a lot else new to show. There's one view. A bunch of idiots blocking streets and taking over again and getting in the way. That's where your rights end. Let me see if there's anything going on here. Are they still talking about it? No. They're not doing anything on Fox News. Oh, it stopped. Huh? No, they're done. They're showing some of the recap. You can see right there.
It'll shut you down for momentarily. You're just your eyes you can't see. It's irritating.
Talk about tear gas. Let's scan forward. But yeah, they're showing some of the background from earlier today. Obama blacked Europe. Oh my God.
And they get that special training from the operation.
Oh God. Nice. Yeah, I'm with you, GTR. God bless Ireland. Ireland was having problems. I was watching a YouTuber for a long time, and he used to talk about that stuff. And he's in Ireland. He's always like, we're having huge problems here. So, yeah.
You don't want to mess with these guys. That was a good analogy of that. I mean, these guys are trained for these types of...
But, yeah, I'm going to hop out of here, guys. Do me a favor on the way out. Please hit thumbs up. By the way, all you guys on Rumble, I see you. Thank you for showing up. I'm just getting ready to hop out of here. I got someplace I got to be, but I will be back on later this evening. Let me find me here. There we go. Boom. Maybe. Boom. Come on. Puff up. There we go. I will be back on probably later this evening. I'm going to look up the Ireland protest. Ooh, I'm orange. I'm red. I have my light bright enough or something. Usually my light's too dim. It oranges me. See, the camera has issues. Yeah, okay. So I'll turn that up more. But yeah, I'm going to hop out. We got somewhere we got to go. And Hey Troubles Ireland is a cover for the drug gangs. Nice. Please hit thumbs up on the way out, guys. And look at Lyons Den WS6 on X. I do try to post my streams there because I know YouTube and notifications are crap. Rumble notifications are dead on. If you subscribe anybody on Rumble, you'll get a notification. X is pretty good about notifications. YouTube is meh. Hell, they even tell the big channels they only send out maybe notifications of 10% of their audience. So, all right, guys, I am going to get out. I got to go. I know everybody's waiting on me. But if anything happens after dark, we'll be finding out. Because tonight, that's when you got to worry about the cockroaches. I mean, the lefties. The zombies, they come out after dark. So let's see if they are brave enough to come back out and tear things up tonight. I hope the police is ready for them in New York and LA at least, and maybe Washington State. I saw they were on high alert. Oh, favorite Chinese takeaway in Ireland, the Orange Walk. What the heck? All right, guys, I got to get out. Talk to you later. Thank you very much. Thank you to everybody on Rumble. I see all you over there, and I appreciate it. Like I said, look for notifications. I will be back sometime tonight. I don't know how late. We'll see how it goes. All right. Have a good one. Thank you very much. I'm horrible about leaving because I really love doing this stuff. And thank you very much to Urbexy and a lot of you guys overseas for showing up on my YouTube side. I really appreciate it. Texan, have a good one.